So I'm here on behalf of Vishwa Hindu Parishad of America, which is, most of you are familiar with. I've been in this country for more than 50 years, and I have seen narratives about Hindus and about India, all the kinds of negative BS narratives, like the monkey brains he's talking about. Like people, one guy, when I first came here, they asked me, do your ancestors still live in trees? And I said, yes, they live in trees, but we have elevators to go up to the treehouse. So I've seen that. And every time I would talk to my friends about this, they would say, no, Hindus are doing just fine. I have a big house, so my son is going to this school, and then they have this job and everything. They're talking about salaries, and being doctors make more money than engineers. And they would completely minimize this issue of identity being trashed in the information war. The information war is going on for 300 years now. And so one of the things I hope that the people can take as a motivation to participate at the grassroots level or at a pack level is that you are in the middle of an information war. And you cannot win a war unless you fight back. And you need strategy to win a war. You need resources to win a war. So you need money. So there should be some kind of a legal defense fund or something set up, hopefully, as maybe part of this, to deal with this thing. So my point is, you have to realize you're in the middle of a war from the Western culture that started in 1700 or 1600. They've been depicting you as evil people with evil caste system. They couldn't deal with thousands of gods. They could not deal with thousands of different kinds of sects. So they said, all right, Hinduism equals caste system. And they created that bugaboo, created that surrogate. And that surrogate is being attacked left and right all around you. So just be aware that the vote for SB 403, despite all our protests, was unanimous in the Senate, was almost unanimous in the Assembly. No politician in California has the courage to stand up against this bill that we are so desperately against. Why is that? So please ask yourself, and I think the reason is that the information warfare that has been going on, we have not been playing in it. We've not been defending ourselves. People are calling us names in the textbooks. Evangelicals are writing our textbooks about Hinduism. We are doing nothing about it. We are not telling our kids, when you go to school, they will tell you, nonsense about your religion. Don't believe it. Come back and talk to us. We're not doing any of those things. Like in the black community, they tell their kids, the boys, if the police catches you, don't fight with them. Don't argue. Be nice to them. We don't say any message like that. So we need to tell our kids, hey, this society is creating a toxic atmosphere about your culture, about your religion. Prepare them before they get to school. And I think that's very important. So towards that goal, what we've been doing at VHPA is there's a website called hindudvesh.org, and it has a number of articles. So we have 250 articles right now. We're writing a lot of articles already. I have written on most of the caste. I'm the principal writer on the caste subject. So if you need any kind of a rebuttal on something that your kid asks you or something that you read in the newspaper, most of the time, if you go to the Google search, you'll find articles on Upanishads, Vedas and yoga and all that stuff. You won't find a social, political angle article. We have to go to our site. If you want, you can go to our site called hindudvesha.org, and you'll see a lot of resources to push back against the narrative that you're finding. So I think I will just stop there. I hope there is some kind of a financial thing that comes out of this conference. I hope there's some way of moving this SB 403 forward with appropriate funding. So with that, thank you.
Thank you.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.